Hey guys, I'm back for another video. This time it's about the look that I have on today, right now, in this moment. And it's pretty much my daily foundation routine. I don't wear makeup on the daily, but when I do, this is my go-to look, my go-to application of my makeup. I use different products daily sometimes, but it's pretty much the same process and same application. If you want to see how I got this look, please continue watching, and at the end, please thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks guys. I'm back. I'm a little bit more motivated to make videos. I don't know, let me stop rambling. So I'm gonna get started. I'm going to start with primer because that's what you should do. I've already washed my face and moisturized it. That's why it looks glowy. I promise it's not greasy. Like, it doesn't feel greasy at all. And I put lip plumper on my lip. I don't really need it, but I just like the tingly sensation. So the primer I'm gonna use today, which I've been using for a long time and I love it. I'm almost gone, almost empty. It's the MAC Mineralized Time Check Lotion. And this is the best stuff. And I get oily very easily some days. And this is a really good primer, even for oily skin people. One of the reasons why I bought it was the twins, the Glam twins, if you know them. They're the reason why I bought it. They're usually a lot of the reason why I buy stuff. Them and Socialite Sandy are usually the reasons why I buy some of the products that I do, because I trust their opinion and whatnot. Let me stop rambling. That might have been too much, but it's okay. Let that soak in, kind of. And I'm going to go in with the color corrector. I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in orange. Everybody knows about this. This is a really good. I just love LA Girl in general, and then this is really good as well. And I'm just putting it on, of course, my hyperpigmented areas, which is like my chin area, which is the usual area for women of color. The chin / mouth area. I sometimes just put it under my eyes just because I really don't feel like I need to, but yeah, I just do. Full coverage foundation anyway, so I don't color correct on a daily basis, just because of how highly coverage my foundations are. Now, if I know the foundation I'm about to use doesn't really have that much coverage, like if it's really water-based, then I will. And I'll sometimes go over top of the orange with a concealer that's my same color skin tone. Now that's blended out, I'm going to go in with my foundation. And today, I am going to be using the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation, and it's in the color Mocha. I'm pretty sure I may need to get a shade or two darker, especially when I start getting in the sun and I get darker. But for my summer color, it still kind of works. I was surprised this color was even in the store. Oh. First, before I do that, what I've been doing, thanks to Jackie Ina, is I'll set my concealer / primer with a translucent powder, so I can be more matte throughout the day. And I'm just taking a powder puff, and I'm taking the Kat Von D powder in translucent, which this is. It looks like it's big because the packaging is big, but this Sasha has way more product in it than the Kat Von D. Kat Von D has 0.67 ounces, and then the Buttercup has 1 ounce. So I don't know if I'll buy this again unless I really like. I mean, I really like it, but I still go to this every day. So I'm surprised I still have a lot. I don't really. I wear. It depends on my mood for the week. I'll wear it. One week I have worn like makeup every day, but other weeks I'll just wear it maybe once a week. I don't know. It just depends on my mood, I guess, and if I feel like getting up early to put on makeup. And as I said before, this helps with keeping your face matte throughout the day. It's just like extra protection, and I need it. And I don't take a certain amount of drops. I kind of just drop it all over my face. I do one side at a time just because, I don't know, I feel like it. Okay. And I'm going to take the brush that they suggest that you use with it, and that's the NYX 22 brush, a little angled buffer brush. It's not that dense like I thought it would be, but it works. So, and nowadays when I put on foundation, I pat it in. And yes, I know it might look like it's not gonna match, but this foundation actually does. It oxidizes, not a lot, but enough. That's why I said I could tell already that I'm gonna need another shade, because I figured out what my undertone is. I figured it out. Like in the winter months, I'm more cool undertoned, and in the summer months, my Native American comes out of me, and I'm more red. So yeah. So I kind of know what foundations work for me now. Like I'm, you know, you learn every day when you're doing makeup, especially if you do it on a daily, and you learn your angles, you learn what contouring technique works better for you, you know what highlighting technique works better for you. As you can tell, it's a semi-matte finish. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have already seen all the reviews on this foundation. I'm just behind, but yeah, I love that foundation. Okay, next I'm going to put concealer on. What I've been doing is I've been putting the Studio Finish concealer on first, and then I'll go over top with a creamy / liquid concealer. And I've learned that trick from Patrick Star. Like a lot of the things that I do, I pick up on my own, as well as learn from who I watch. So yeah. If I keep looking over here, it's because my mirror is right there. And to be honest, another reason why I started back and I feel a bit motivated to do videos is because one of my friends from when I was in high school, she was messaging me and she was like, "Where are your makeup videos? You were doing really good." And I'm like, "Really? I was really? Okay." I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony, and I'm using her, I don't even know, number 12 brush. And I'm gonna just let my concealer kind of sit there, kinda. Sorry, I can't talk when I'm doing brows, so hold on, guys. And I really don't need, I feel like my brows are good without, if I'll just put a brow gel on top, without using even the brow pomade, I'm good, because my brows are full anyway. They're not shaving off and all that crap. like some females do. Like I don't find the need to do that. To be honest, I don't even do my brows. I don't get them done. Like I'll pluck here and there, like on the bottom. And I can tell it's getting out of hand, but it's maybe every 2 months. Like my brows aren't that. They're made. This is how I woke up, or I woke up like this. Is that how you say it? And I'm gonna go back with the Studio Finish concealer, and it's NW45, and I'm gonna clean it up. Now I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape and Deep to go over top. Like I said, I always go over top with the like a liquid or creamy concealer. I don't know, just for extra coverage, I guess. I don't know. Again, it's just a habit that I picked up from Patrick Star. I feel like that it works. I don't know. And I'm going with my handy dandy beauty blender. I'm so bad. So whenever my brushes or my sponges get dirty, I'm using Fix Plus. I don't. I'll just let it be dirty and I put it to the side. And then I have a bad habit of going out and just buying that same brush again, so I won't have to wash them. I know there are plenty of girls who do that, so don't look at me and judge me. I'm just gonna blend all this out. And I always go over my eye, just to, I guess, mute the darkness that is in my eye, or on my eye. And again, if y'all watched a lot of my videos, I know at first when I started doing my makeup, I would always go back to right here. But what I've figured out for my face shape and type, stopping at the end of my brow or right here, or my eye, it's slimming, or looks slimming to me. So that's why I do that. And I bring in my concealer on the bridge of my nose or the sides of my nose to help contour my nose. I don't really feel like I have a big nose anymore. I know growing up, that was one of the things that I was really subconscious about, was my nose. I'm kind of just taking the leftover that I blend out and put it right there. Just blending the lines. Blend for your life. You don't want to look like a crazy person with unblended lines. I've seen a lot of girls like, I want to help girls. I do. I can tell right now that it looks a totally different shade, but in person, it's not that bad. I promise. Ooh, I promise. I know a lot of people tell y'all that, but I promise, bro. I promise. Okay, I am going to set/bake my under eye with my handy dandy Sasha Cosmetics powder and Buttercup. I was thinking about getting the compact form of this, but I don't know. So again, I don't really bake anymore. I just kind of pat it in, like, the trick that everybody does now. I'm not telling y'all anything new. If I am, well, yeah, that's what everybody does. I hate when I do this sometimes though, because my mustache comes through. Ladies, don't look at me all crazy. Y'all all know we got mustaches, and I dermaplane pretty much like kind of like weekly or every other week. And pretty much you're shaving your face, but you're also getting dead skin off of your face when you're doing that. So, and it's really good for your skin. I know a lot of people say you're not supposed to do it without a physician, but a lot of people do it. So I'm going to set the rest of my face with MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep. I've been really loving this again. I don't know why I was sleeping on it. I just was. And I'm just taking just a big fluffy brush from Real Techniques, and I pat it in, like I always pat in, to kind of fill in the pores, I guess, And then I'll go back and kind of just swipe with it. but I mostly just go in and why is it patchy right there? And pat. Now my neck, I just sweep it over. I don't care. Now for my favorite part that I've been loving so far, which is bronzing. I found a really good bronzer other than the CoverGirl Queen bronzer, and it's the Bobbi Brown bronzer and powder in Deep 4. I know it doesn't really look like much, but it bronzes. Just know that. So I'm kind of use two bronzing powders today. I'm gonna use this one and then CoverGirl Queen just because it's darker, as you can see. Or scratch that. I'm gonna just use the CoverGirl Queen one today. But I usually sometimes I go in with the Bobbi Brown. But because I can tell I'm getting darker because it's, you know, summertime, I go in with the CoverGirl Queen, and this is Q120 or Ebony Bronze. I got it offline because I could not find it in the store, and I'm just using a precision powder brush from Sephora. And you know, you just bronze the perimeter of your face. And I just use bronzing to bring back a little bit of my red undertones that I have. And I'm gonna go in with a flat kind of angled brush from BH Cosmetics and go in that and kind of sculpt out my nose. Even without, I could go without it because of how I concealed my face. And I'm gonna kind of go into my brow bone with it. So, and I'm going to go with the NARS Melina. I think this is a contouring powder, but again, I kind of use it more so for bronzing / contouring. And I'm gonna use my favorite brush. I have to buy 2 of them. My MAC 135 brush. If you don't have it, you need to get it. And just dip it in there. And it's like a subtle contour / bronzing, I feel like, for me, because it really does have red undertones in it. It kind of looks cool right now, but it has some of the some red undertones to it, and that's why I like it. If I'm talking too low, guys, please let me know, because I think I do this all the time at work too. When I talk, I kind of just drift off and don't keep up my the tone of my voice. So if I need to speak up, let me know. Okay, and to kind of just dust away the little bit of makeup I have, I'm going to go in with my MAC Studio Fix powder in NW43. And like a tulip brush, I think this is what kind of brush is called, and kind of go over it / just give me more coverage. I don't need coverage. I honestly don't think I don't even really need to wear makeup, but I like wearing makeup. I like playing in makeup, and I just pick up other people's habits, and this is a habit that I know I got from Patrick Star. And I'm kind of gonna reverse contour so to make it look more cut in the cut. Okay. And to kind of just blend it all together, I'm gonna just use the same brush, no more product added to it, but just kind of I don't know why, but every time I do my makeup, I always get a runny nose. Does that happen to anybody else? I don't happen to me. Okay, and just for added contour, I'm gonna go in with the Tarteist contour palette from, and this is when they collaborated with Makeup Shayla. And I'm going to use the darkest color, which I'm assuming is number 4. And bring a brush. I'm going to just use the same brush. I usually don't. I'm going to just use this brush then. And kind of only keep it on the outer parts of my cheek. I'm not going to go in more. I don't think you can really tell the difference. I mean, I kind of can. I usually use a more denser brush, but I don't feel like getting up and doing all that. You know, I got time. Again, just to blend everything out together. What I always do after this is I'll spray my face with Fix Plus, which I got right here. No, that was not too much. Don't judge me. And I wave it in because I heard that kind of waving, or not even waving, but having a fan or something to kind of dry your foundation, or the spray helps lock it in better. So yeah, and I'm going to highlight my face with the highlighter, and I'm using my most favoritist highlighter that I own right now, Bronze Glow by Bobbi Brown. I need to get more Bobbi Brown products because she divine. And I'm going to use a MAC fan brush. It's the number 184, and just go on the high points of my cheeks. I don't like the placement of this brush. I've been using the Anastasia highlighting brush, and I honestly like that better. And I'm going like on the sides of my forehead, like only right here, to highlight. Now, to highlight my brow bone, I'm going to use like a little angled eyeshadow brush, and I highlight my brow bone just to, more dimension, and my nose, and my cupid's bow. I don't really care for highlighting my cupid's bow much, but I do it anyway. And I feel like I don't have that much on, so I'm gonna keep adding. And I kind of go into, this area right here, above my brow, and then into my brow. You see how it leads into each other? And I sometimes do my chin. I really don't see the purpose of doing that, but I do it anyway. And blush. I use my typical either orangey brushes or blushes, or like pinky mauve blushes. Today I'm gonna use Devil by MAC. It's an orange. Orange on us colored women, or women of color, is very, very appealing. That is why I love to wear orange, because I get so many compliments about how glowy and nice my skin tone looks. And I'm just using an angled brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm leaning it up to my forehead too, just to kind of add, again, more dimension, more color to my face. It's not a necessity, but yeah. And I pat in my blush because I feel like when I wave it or sweep it on, it doesn't go on the placement that I want it to. So I pat, and I'm not, messing up my foundation, and my pores aren't that opened either. So I think I'll probably put a little bit too much. So what I'm gonna do, again, go back over with your powder brush and pat to make sure it's not too cray. I've been using, I put lashes on a daily, to be honest. And I've been using the Salon Perfect lashes, either 614s or I'll stack them with the 615s. And that's what I'm wearing today. It's going to be the 614s stacked with the 615s. You can only get this from Walmart or I'm sure online too. I love this mascara from Maybelline, the Big Shot. I thought it was just a game. Y'all playing games, y'all playing me. Like Makeup Shayla and all y'all. But this is like one of the best drugstore next to the Essence, you know, the Essence brand. The green, like where it's like covered in green. That mascara is bomb. But this is like even better because it lengthens your brows, your lashes, plus thickens them up. And I've learned a trick, which I know people have been saying this on YouTube a lot, or they've been saying it, and I just was sleeping on them. But I'm just using a mirror and I'm looking down and placing my brows on my brows. Why I keep saying brows? My lashes on, and it actually works. Actually works, guys. So that's the left side. This is the thing that takes the longest for me. Lashes. Like learning how to put lashes on for me has been a process. The first time I ever put lashes on, they were like all the way up here. It was horrible. And I'll just go back with my mascara and just do like the outer part of my bottom lashes. Okay, I'm gonna use MAC Chestnut. I'm almost done. Don't worry, I have another one on deck. And Too Faced Queen Bee. I'm kind of kissing off the rest of that lip gloss that I put on. And I kind of overline my lips a little bit. Best liquid lipstick ever. Ever. Not just the color, but the formulation too. Just go back over. And that is how I do my foundation / makeup literally daily. When I feel like I want to do more, I'll do more. But this is how I do my makeup on a daily. Probably different products, but same process. Bye, guys.